거르던 너를 향해 날아가고 있어. You know you gotta 불러자.
네, 안녕하세요. 에디킴입니다. 이번에 아리랑 TV에서 Bring It On이라는 서바이벌 프로그램을 시작하는데요. 많은 시청 바라겠고요. 어플 그리고 페이스북 이벤트를 통해서 추천드리니까요. 많은 참여 부탁드리겠습니다. Bring It On!
Foreigners living in Korea choose and introduce uniquely Korean items to our viewers. Hello and welcome again to Bring It On. Hello, my name is Ayoung-shin and I will be your hostess. And here's our wonderful panels. Hello, you guys. Welcome back.
Hi.
Woo, woo. Bring It On today is the redemption round. The eliminated contestant from the last two rounds and the contestant that finished fourth place with the combined score from the two episodes will be presenting today. So that means you, Jan, Laura, and Nihad. So by the end of today, one of you will be going home for good. Are you guys prepared?
Definitely.
Yes.
Mentally
yes.
and physically?
Definitely.
So these three are beaming with confidence, so let the games begin. It's time to bring it on. After today's show, one of our contestants will be saying a permanent farewell to our show. So let's find out how the game works.
Each episode, three presenters will introduce a uniquely Korean item to the viewers and the judges. Vote for your favorite on the Arirang website, Facebook, Google+, and the Bring It On app. Your vote and the panel's votes will decide the winner. The third place presenters from episode 1 and 2 automatically enter the redemption round. The presenter ranked fourth after combining the scores of the first and second episodes also joins the redemption round. The presenter who comes in last in the redemption round is out for good. A new contestant joins the race.
For this round, contestants were allowed to choose their own topic, so I can't wait to find out what Jan, Laura, and Nihad prepared. But before that, I'd like to talk to these guys, Daniel and Amy and John. I know today you guys could just sit back and relax and enjoy the show, but if you guys were in their place, what would you have presented?
I would have done maybe a presentation on 노래방's Korean-style singing rooms.
Oh, 노래방, the karaoke.
Bingo, Korean-style
rooms.
karaoke.
Well, I hope you can
Korean-style
sing, huh?
karaoke. Oh, could you sing for us a little?
Well, you probably don't want to hear me, but I love
Oh,
singing.
I do. Do you guys want to hear Daniel sing?
Yeah.
Now you have to sing.
Now, a Korean song?
Yes.
Anything.
Okay, well, just let's see. 아리랑 아리랑 아라리. Oh, good. That's all.
I vote for you.
And how about you, John? What would you have prepared?
So maybe there's like these student cafes, like
Oh,
really
right.
like, yeah, so that's
I saw
pretty
those. They're really interesting.
Yeah.
Study room.
That's
So-
actually a good idea.
Yeah, because a lot of
yeah.
people get like really nervous before presentations. So, yeah, and so
Exactly.
they study there.
Is
No pressure, no pressure.
No pressure, by the way. No pressure.
No,
Just chill.
preparation was done.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I just have to say, I just love the stark contrast of atmosphere. You know, they're all chill and relaxed, and these guys are all stiff.
No, we're not.
So let's begin. I can't wait to hear you guys present. Okay, so our presenters for today, Jan, Laura, and Nihad, can't wait to find out what you guys prepared for us. So let's take a sneak peek. I see boiled eggs and a backpack and what looks like a convenience store. So first up with boiled eggs, whose topic is this?
That's mine.
Nihad, boiled eggs.
Yeah, but that's the unique one.
This is a unique one. How is
Yes.
it unique?
It's cooked with different way. Korean way.
The Korean ways. Okay, let's go to our next hint. I see a backpack.
I really love to travel, and my topic is actually related to travels and especially accommodations.
Accommodations?
Right. Well, I would call it accommodations with a theme. Very Korean and very interesting. You'll see.
Okay. Obviously, this is Jan's hint, but is that a convenience store?
I guess so. You could
Is
say
that
that.
you in the picture?
No.
Because I totally
I'm
see
sorry.
the resemblance. You know.
That's very good.
So, convenience stores. What's your topic?
From the what's it called? Stores. Actually, you can send them to the stores and pick them up. Order it and pick it up from your nearest store.
Bring It On is being broadcast live on our Arirang TV website and on YouTube and our SNS. So viewers from around the world are watching us film the show live. Right now, as we are filming, if you log on to the Arirang TV website, Bring It On application, or Google+, you will see the 3 items that will be presented today. So take your pick and click on like. But keep in mind, by the time that this show airs, votings for the next week will have already begun. We'll be joined by a group of international students studying in Korea. Please welcome the students of Sunmun University Korean Language Institute. Hello, guys. Hello. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm just curious, how long have you guys been in Korea?
Well, for me, I've been here for 4 years already. Yeah, and I'm studying in a department in some university.
Are you studying the language or the culture or the history?
I'm studying media communications.
Well, we will connect with you later. Bye. Okay, so it's time for our new round, redemption or elimination. We'll begin shortly.
Point system. Panel points 50%. Bring It On app 20%. Arirang website, Google+, 10% each. Live connection, 10%.
It's time to meet our special guests. We have 2 special guests today. Let's meet singer Cho Hyung-woo and Pure Kim. Let's give a big Bring It On welcome, guys.
Rain, 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 come rain on me. 나를 위해 울어주겠니?
So good to have you guys here. But since you two lived abroad for some time, was there anything from abroad that you would like to bring to Korea that would be a hit?
It's already here. It's already in New York and all that, as long as I know. I always wanted to introduce Korean barbecue in London. You know, like if you decorate it really well and get rid of the smell issues and all that. And I always thought that it's gonna be really nice and good branding. And after
And people
a few
would
years,
like it.
yeah, and people will like it. Actually, all my native friends liked it.
Yeah, there's a big place in Los Angeles with Korean barbecue.
Yeah, isn't
it's
it?
delicious.
Yeah. I actually thought that in London, actually, central London. Thought that it's going to be nice. And it's already like nearly 10 years ago, because that's when I was quite young. And I heard that it's really popular in Los Angeles and New York and maybe central London. I'm not sure.
They have it.
Yeah, London have it.
Is it?
Has
Yeah,
it too, yes.
it's huge.
Yeah, I really want it.
Yeah, but there are a lot of things that from Korea that we would like to bring to the world that would be a hit. But what about the other way around? What about something from abroad that would be a hit in Korea?
I was thinking hot dog stand in New
Hot
York.
dog stand.
Because it's not nothing special, but you know, when I think about New York, the first thing came on my mind is actually hot dog stand. And then they don't have like special recipe, I think, but I don't know, for some reason it's really special. So we can do similar thing in here. I guess.
Yeah, hot dog stands in Korea, in Seoul, that would be nice.
Thought of ice cream truck because it's not in Korea, right?
Oh,
ice
the
cream.
ice cream
Yeah, I just thought
from-
of talking about this.
It's all food.
They need the weird music with it. You know, like the ice truck music.
the signature music, and the kids will just kind of run around and follow the
When you
truck.
see that, you actually like feel like to get
Yeah,
one
yeah,
and
yeah.
actually have it. Because
Yeah, in Korea they have those trucks that go around the little areas and have fruits and tofu and mushrooms and things like that.
Vegetable
They don't have
grocery
they don't
truck.
have a song, but they just scream very loud.
Hello. As you may hopefully know by now, my name is Jan and I'm from Finland. I'm here to introduce you the service, an amazing service from Korea. And before I actually tell you what the service is, unfortunately you already know, I'll show you this interesting video. As you can see, I'm really excited about this service in my own house, that is. And what is this service that makes me so amazed, so surprised indeed? Well, actually, it's quite simple. It's the courier service. But why is it so special? What makes it better than the ones we have in our countries, in US, in European countries? Why is it so interesting? Well, if you listen to me through this presentation, I will tell you. So listen closely, please. Let's start from the basics. Well, what happens after you order the actual products? Well, first of all, they accept your delivery. After accepting the delivery, they categorize the products based on the region, after which they send them to the regional offices, from where they're sorted into two groups again. Well, they arrive at dawn there, and they're sorted into two groups again based on height and size, weight and size. After this, they're just delivered to your home. Really convenient, that is. Simplicity is beautiful, as they say, and simply let's move on to the strengths. The strengths of this particular item would be it's cheap, it's fast, it's close, it's accurate, and lastly, but not least, it's secure. But what makes it so cheap? Well, as you can see, it's actually surprisingly cheap indeed. In Korea, it's only 2,500 won, and that's the average cost of this actual service. The average cost, I say. Of course, the cost sometimes gets higher based on distance if you send really far away, but this is the average cost, I tell you people, average cost. Next up, I'd like to show you why it's so fast. Well, first of all, you can order it from home. It's home shopping, right? And after that, it only takes 1 to 3 days, the average. Actually, the average, most of the deliveries come in 1 day, but they want to put 1 to 3 days just in case. But as you can see, it's quite surprising indeed because it's so fast. Lastly, I'd like to tell you about two different services they have, because there's the, for big things, if you're buying something bigger, like a washing machine, there's this parcel service, which they are the big trucks you see on the streets in Korea, for example. And this is really good for door-to-door deliveries. And overall, it's a really good service if you need something delivered to your front door. Something that's big. I mean, for a woman especially, it's really hard. And they have installing as well. They install the products. The other one would be the private quick courier service. It's kind of similar to the food delivery, but it's different because they can actually deliver it straight to your door, and it's good for important documents. If you have a contract to sign or anything important like that. And it can also avoid traffic jams, which is perfect. I mean, what could be better? This is for really something that you need to be delivered fast. Next up would be the fact that, as you all know, home shopping has been growing in Korea. And because of the growth of home shopping, there's this occurring problem. How do we deliver these products to your homes? I mean, many people who do home shopping, they need to get their products to themselves. They are busy. All the busy people like celebrities, or Dan, for example, was a busy man, right?
Yeah,
and because of this reason, you don't have time to get the products. That's it. Thank you.
And time is up.
Whoa.
Okay, so I see a couple more people are convinced. John, do you have a question?
I do have a question. So you mentioned earlier that it usually takes like 1 day, but is there any way to get your parcel within like the same day? Like if you order in the morning, is there like a really, because you said it's really fast, right? So how fast?
So first of all, it depends on the nature of your product and the distance. Of course, that is possible, but if you're seeking for a specific time, for example, if, John, you have a contract, right? You need a contract that you need delivered today. Then you can use the small, quick service that I mentioned with the motorbikes. And actually, they fit also things such as like computer, as long as it fits in the back. And it comes on the same day, because the main point of the selling point of this particular service is quickness.
Anywhere in Korea?
Anywhere in Korea.
All right.
Okay, and John is convinced. I'm going to take one more question from Laura.
I just wanted to know because all of these points are really good, but you mentioned that the basic cost is 2,501 for any kind of size, right?
Yes.
And I wanted to know about the weight, because the weight is usually one of the reasons why the cost will rise when you send something. Because I'm sending a lot of things usually international.
Okay, this is a very practical question, right?
1 kilo to 10 kilo, is it going to be the same?
Okay, so first of all, what you're thinking is like in airport, if there's a certain limit to weight, then it gets expensive. But in this case, this is a contract. For example, if you order something big from an home shopping, then obviously it becomes more expensive. Like there's a certain base cost and it becomes more expensive if you order it. But in this case, there's the basic price. It doesn't change. It changes only dependent on the distance, because they're using the courier service, the big trucks, to drive them. So it does no extra cost to them.
And time is up.
I know for a fact actually that, well, you said the base price is like 2,501, right?
Yes.
But I know because I used it before, the courier the quick service that you mentioned before,
yes,
like the same day delivery for whatever it is, that's actually really, really, really expensive. That is like when I used it, it's like at least like 20,000 won. Or like, it's very expensive.
A good question.
Quick service is not
What's your
cheap.
question?
Okay, so I see 4 points right now. I'm going to count to 3, and that will be your final decision, okay? So Jan has answered all his questions. You have asked them. And in 3, 2, 1. The score is final. Okay, I see some sudden changes, very last minute. I'm gonna ask Dan why the sudden change of heart, and Laura
Sorry,
too.
that was a mistake. Sorry. I'm really so sorry. I thought I put it first.
Oh gosh. Oh, you're killing Jan twice. I would like to ask Laura, what happened there?
Sorry.
Why are you doing this to Jan?
You made good points, and I thought that I already said yes, and then it's just the prices. And even though you said good points, about how it's a basis only and everything, then it sounded like the quick service and distance and size and shape. It actually meant it was going to be quite pricey if it's not something that's really light or something that's really small. So.
It depends on the nature of the product.
Why are you doing this to Jan?
I'm so sorry. Why?
No, but
so sorry,
it doesn't
actually.
mean if it's a big product that it will be more expensive.
I'm so sorry because I really like this system, but it's just I wasn't convinced. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, you guys are picky judges, I have to say.
But I'm really sorry about the light thing. Really, really sorry.
Yeah, why are you doing that to Jan? Why?
Tension.
Hello everyone in the panel, and hello everyone who's watching at home. My name is Laura, and I'm going to talk about accommodations with a theme. So, I'm a really avid traveler, and I've been to 25 countries, and one of the most important things when you travel is accommodations. It's not only for sleeping. You might as well make it a memorable experience, right? Well, Korea has just the thing, and actually, they have a new trend called accommodations with a theme. So let's move on and see what it means. You can get a lot of food. So here is one of the examples. What is this kind of theme? This is a fantasy theme. It's an accommodation in Gapyeong with a magical feel. So you've got always in some places, you know, a beautiful interior. Everything is designed with a different theme. As you can see, you can even go and live in a mushroom house. There's also a lot of colorful places. And there's actually a new trend where you can design a house or design a pension next to a consumable product, such as soju bottles. We're in Korea, so we need soju bottles. But there's also a football. Here you go, a soju bottle. You actually can sleep inside of the football, and then there's a truck. There's everything you need. Flavored milk. Who doesn't want to live in a flavored milk, you know?
Wonderful.
Those are the accommodations we can find. And if you are a K-pop fan, you can also find a pension owned by a K-pop singer. Here you have the G-Dragon pension in Pocheon with rooms designed very, how can I say, modern. And it's each room has a name that comes from a Big Bang song. Those are a little bit expensive, ranging from 200,000 to 800,000 won a night. But all the other ones that I showed were actually more about 25,000 per person. So that's pretty cheap. Now, what is a pension? I've used the word pension, right? Pension in Korea is one place that is like a cottage or a bungalow where you can find all sorts of entertainment. Not only do you have swimming pools and you've got the cinema, but you also have spas, bathtub, jacuzzis, but and not the least, you also have places to eat a big barbecue with your friend and have a great time away from the city, and you can enjoy your relaxing time. Now, why do I think that we should implement those accommodations in France? First of all, France is a very big touristic country. And we had 84 million tourists in 2013, which made it the first touristic destination in the world. But now we want to reach 100 million. So how to get that? By 2030, it's to use themed accommodations. And I'm going to show you why with this SWOT analysis. Yes? It's not very difficult. So you see the strengths. This is a concept that is very original and different from others. You can actually target a lot of people, such as couples, families, or even friends. And it's a service for all budgets. You can find the cheapest one to a little bit more pricey. One of the things is it might be a little bit different from what France is usually seen as, like a romantic and typical classy. However, the opportunities that you can find is, since it's very famous in Korea or all over Asia, you can bring a lot of Asian tourists. Plus, we can market in on the French scene with movies and music, and it's an increasing demand for accommodation with entertainment. Of course, you'll have to be careful for competitors, but I'm sure that with a theme room such as Amélie Poulain, we can all enjoy. Whoa. Thank you very much.
Wow. Right on time, too. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.
Okay, so, already. Dan already has a question.
Dan.
So
Yes,
eager.
please.
I love the enthusiasm. Go ahead.
Well, my wife and I love to travel. I'll get to the question in a second, but where did you find it? Like, I've been to a lot of pensions in Korea. Where did you find a place that looked like that?
Yes. Well, actually, if you go on internet, it's very easy to find those accommodations because they have now started to market in English. So they've got websites where you can find them. There's pictures all over, and also it's in different places, not only in Seoul, also in the outside areas. So it's very easy to find them on internet. Just type theme accommodations and you'll find them.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Is it okay to ask?
Yeah.
Well, as a matter of fact, I know, because I've also been there, these accommodations are actually quite far away, and the advertising is still quite in these first steps, actually. What they're using is word-to-mouth advertising, and all of the foreigners that come there are actually coming through Korean friends. And although your answer was nice and seemingly quite a PR answer, honestly, the fact is that marketing is still quite poorly done. And especially for a country like France, they have their image. So why would you try to change their image with something that's definitely not French? That's my question.
Okay. So
How can you
that-
market it there when the French image is different?
Okay.
This is a marketing-based
Good question.
Yeah, it's a
Icy
good question.
question.
Man, very icy. I could feel the tension between Laura and Jan. Ooh, okay.
Let me answer this. No problem.
Okay,
I will tell you why.
Answering Jan's question, Laura, you have 30 seconds starting now.
So like I said, the themes that you can find around here, they're different. They're modern or they're from consumable products, right? So if you want to come into France and you want to discover French things, you can actually have those themed accommodations based on something very French. So it's something that will be different, new, and can bring a very good, different experience because you don't want to go to a chateau all the time, you know? You can actually want to go and discover a room that is after a movie or music or anything like that, French.
But you said these products are made for foreigners, but then again, you're advertising it as something different. Why would people who are from China or other countries actually want to go to France to experience something different?
It's heating up.
It's a fact, unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay, so,
So when I mean different, I don't mean different from what we find in other countries. What I mean is different from what the rest of the accommodations you can find. I'm talking about accommodations in the tourism, the hospitality business only. So obviously, I don't want to bring people in France to show them something different from France. It's just a different thing from a different sector.
all the time we have for questions, and there was a sudden change of mind. Okay, so this becomes final in 3, 2, 1.
I get it. That was from before.
I'm sorry. Do I feel some spite? Because if I remember correctly, Laura did not buzz for Jan's presentation, so...
I'm sorry, it was an accident. I missed.
I'm
truly embarrassed.
You're very someone who keeps grudges. Well, yeah, a little bit of fear, but I just thought that, it's a friendly game, so everybody has, some, after 3 weeks we know each other, so we just play, and if he didn't lit it up, that means he didn't like my presentation, but there's no hard feeling at all.
Hello everyone. Today, actually I was thinking a lot what should I talk about, and I found out the topic called Jimjilbang. What's Jimjilbang? Today we're gonna learn about what is Jimjilbang. Like it's different word for foreigners, right? And why I'm going to talk about Jimjilbang, and why I want to make international Jimjilbang. It's pretty interesting, right? And things to do in there. First of all, Jimjilbang. Jimjilbang is the combination of two words, Jimjil and Bang, which means heating room in English. And it's public bathhouse in Korea. However, we are calling that sauna, but it's much more than sauna. Today, I'm going to explain, why it's much more than sauna. First of all, have you ever heard about the heating system of Korea? It's based on heating system of Korea. And I had experience in Jimjilbang. When I went there, I was shocked actually first time. It was really shocking because people everywhere, and they're with their family, with their kids. They're reading books. They can do whatever they want actually. It's really pretty fun. And I tried all rooms, heating rooms, which is like plain tree, sauna, and which is made me really sweat a lot. And also they have ice rooms where you can feel really cold. It was also unique for me, completely different with my country. And when I entered there, I was feeling really, really cold. Actually. And they had also not as a sauna, as a jjimjilbang, we have lots of different things in there. For example, you can have massage. If you wanna get massage, if you wanna just relax, you can go to the jjimjilbang. And if you wanna just use your PC, you can do it in there also. If you wanna sleep, you can just do it in there. It's not convinced yet. And you can have food in there, like special food we call shike and the smoked eggs. Thank you. I had really nice time in there actually a day. Gym. Everybody goes probably in here to gym. Everybody goes to karaoke. Everybody's sleeping, right? And we are taking shower, we are going to swimming pool. We are having massage. Everybody did that actually for better life. And cinema, PC zone, game zone, all in jjimjilbang. And it's 24 hours. Why international jjimjilbang? I just went to one jjimjilbang in Korea, and they have around 3,000 customers in a day. Most of them, they are foreigners, not Koreans actually. This was shocked for me. More than half, they are foreigners. And most of they are coming to there as a groups and as a families. They are not going to there alone. And I had one interview from the professor, doctor in Korea.
네, 찜질을 하게 되면 이 높은 온도에 의해서 혈관이 확장되면서 혈액순환과 신진대사가 개선이 되게 됩니다.
As I mentioned before, you can go to there with your families as a couple, and you can enjoy your time. We don't have this kind of system in our country. That's why I would like really to take this to in our country. As they mentioned, jjimjilbang is really best. I just met them in there. That's why, like, we have this area where you can sleep like all together. You can just talk to each other. You can have international friends even. And if we have this kind of thing in our country, it would be really great because we have separately in our country saunas separately, but not as a Korean.
And time is up. Okay, thank you, Nihal. You've presented the Korean-style sauna, jjimjilbang. Let's see if our panels have some questions. I'm going to take one first from Amy because you've had your chances in the first two presentations. Amy, what's your question?
Okay, so I love jjimjilbangs, but it did take a lot for me to get used to it. One, because you're straight naked, which is a pretty different concept coming from Canada. I also wonder about the sanitary conditions.
Oh, really nice question.
Okay. So how can you adapt this, one, for Shire Westerners, and two, for the sanitary conditions? Could you explain that, please?
That's a loaded question, I feel like.
It's really
But
nice
can
question.
you-
Actually,
yes.
I was waiting for that. The sanitary condition, it's really nice because of, first of all, it's really clean. They're cleaning every time. The system, it works like a pine tree sauna, the ice room. It's complete, like it's frozen and it's getting down out and then it's just becoming ice again. Or pine tree, they're changing those area every time.
The water, I mean.
Oh, water? What do you mean?
Like the pools.
Oh, pools, it's just changing every time as normal
And time
swimming
is up.
pool.
I
Same.
am sorry, Nihal. I don't know if that was a sufficient answer. Obviously, no. Let's take one question from Daniel.
Okay, great. I know I've been to spas in other countries that don't even have as many facilities as the jjimjilbang you just showed us, and I paid like, I don't know, $50 or $70, get a massage, have a meal, lie down on a massage chair, whatever. How much would this cost? Is it like more than a pension?
It's 10 to 15,000 won. So it's like $8 to $12.
$8 to $12?
Yes.
Not 80 to 100?
That's why people prefer, rather than going to hotel or hostels, they are going to jjimjilbang and sleep in there.
That doesn't include the food and the massages, right?
Food is really cheap. It's only
Okay,
2,000.
one
So if you
question
put 2,000,
at a
it's only
time. I'm
$1.
sorry,
It's
just-
just $9 still.
Yes, just
you can
out
have
of
food, you can sleep in there,
fairness.
but as a hotel, like much more cheaper than hotel.
How long can you stay though? Like if you pay,
Okay,
like you
one
pay
question at a time because we have a 30-second limit.
I was quite wondering how sauna and I know that I understand now that Korean sauna is quite like special, like
Yes,
being compared
unique.
to other saunas. And I was wondering how it is being perceived, like public bath or sauna, because the perception is really difficult. If you like, the perception is really important if you want to apply it in other countries, and it's been asked several times, but I really wanted to ask you one more time.
I already heard actually in different countries they have also some jjimjilbangs also, and more than expectation. They were thinking Koreans, they're gonna go there more, but actually foreigners, they're visiting those areas more. So I think it's easy for people to adopt that culture. Still, it's sauna, but you have more accommodation. I think it's really nice culture. It's easy to get used to that culture. Like massage or eating eggs, but it's special, unique eggs in Korea. On different things.
Okay, thank you. That's all the time we have for Nihat. And let's see what our panels thought of Nihat's presentation and his answers. Your vote closes in 3, 2, 1. Okay, except for Amy.
This is the first time ever.
Yes, everybody gave Nihat
My bad luck.
their point.
Because actually I didn't talk about food a lot, so.
Yeah, is that the main reason why you
Obviously,
didn't
a
give-
little bit more detail on the food is always going to sway
I'll
my
have
vote.
that part. Still, we have 1 minute.
But also just the answer to my question, I didn't really get a full answer. I guess you were kind of constricted by the time limit, but did the best you could.
Yeah, great.
You can't win them every time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I still love you, though.
Nihat. Okay, thank you, Nihat. You have 5 votes. So let's see what our viewers thought of your presentation. We still have online votes and the votes from our students from Sunmun University, so there is still time to turn things around. People go to Arirang TV website, our application in Google Plus, and click like on your favorite presenter. Our studio recording is being broadcast live on Arirang TV website and on YouTube, and we are getting a lot of comments and feedbacks from our viewers, and I would like to read you some of them. Okay, one user commented, I've been watching Bring It On for 3 weeks now, thank you. And it's a must for me. I keep on looking forward to it, and I would like to share this program with a lot of people. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
How about we give this person a big round of applause. Thank you for watching.
Stay awesome.
Okay, another person commented, I've been getting a lot of information just by watching Bring It On. If I ever come to Korea, I would like to use some of the Bring It On items and experience Korea. So welcome, come to Korea and experience all these things that our presenters have presented. So anytime. Okay, so now back to the competition. We will give 1 minute each to our 3 presenters for their final pitch. This is going to be their last chance to convince the panels. After listening to their final pitch, our panels will award an extra point to just 1 presenter. This time, Nihat will start things off.
Every time, it gets me.
Okay, guys, I'm back again. If you want to see this kind of places in your country, like some countries already have it, you can just vote for me. And you can visit those places and just enjoy Korean culture, which is the best one actually for me. That was the heating system, this Ondo system. Maybe in future, if I have chance, I would just take that topic also. And secondly, I would like just to say thank you for voting, all of you. And I prepared actually something to give you from Jimjilbang. And you can see from my face actually from episode 1 to episode 3. Today we are having episode 3, and from episode 1 to episode 3 I got younger. It's all because of Jimjilbang.
All right, Mr. Button.
Yeah, I would like to give you actually first ladies.
Okay, time is up, but...
Pick your number.
Oh, the specially hard-boiled
lady.
eggs from the Korean sauna.
And here.
Thank you.
And here.
Cheers, buddy.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Best for last.
Two left there and there. So.
Hello again, everybody. Okay, so I introduced you to themed accommodations later. We saw all of them with the soju bottle and the really weird mushrooms and anything that you can do in those accommodations, such as swim and enjoy delicious barbecue. So I personally think that this is a great way to spend your weekend because what I didn't have time to say is that those pensions are actually not like a hotel at all. It seems like you're going on your vacation house. It's just you, your kitchen, your swimming pool, your spa, your sauna, and your friends. And of course, a lot of food, right? Well, I actually have here a free accommodation with Laura coupon. So I'm gonna invite everybody and I'm gonna pay for the beef for the barbecue. So yes, please do go to a themed accommodation. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you, Laura.
Okay, so as you know, I talked about the delivery courier service, the so-called. As you know, what I mentioned before was the fact that you can order food as well. Food, yeah, right? But the thing is, this is different from the food delivery service in the sense that if somebody else, like your mother, for instance, makes this food, then this food, you need to ensure that it makes to your home safely, right? And here I have also something special that I ordered. I don't know if you like it, but let's hope so. And because of this service, I think one of the strengths definitely that I would like to talk about is this particular factor. That since it's safe, since it's fast, and since it's cheap, your mother can, without any problems, send you food, for example, especially for people who have hometowns somewhere else rather than the towns they work in. And because of this kind of service is really convenient. And lastly, since I have a few seconds, I'd just like to thank everybody. And no matter what the results, it was a pleasure working with you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's rip out the box.
Can we eat it? Can we
I don't know.
eat
It's
it?
stock.
Oh, very nice. Very.
Oh.
Yum, that's
Yeah. It's Korean-style rice cake,
beautiful.
and it's still kind of hot. So
Talk about fast delivery,
yeah, it's
right?
fast delivery, right?
Smells nice.
Cheers, buddy.
Okay. That's one.
This is really getting tough. They're like
fish.
Yeah.
This is why the service is good.
These guys are really going on the limb to win you. That was the last take for Nihat, Laura, and Jan. And now it's time for our judges to decide the presenter to give the 1 extra points to. So I'm going to give you some time. Choose wisely.
Tough call.
You can only choose one. Between all of them. Okay.
all over the world, and you can integrate it within the culture.
Okay, it's time. Did you guys choose the presenter to give the 1 extra point to? You guys reached a decision? Okay, Purim, can you tell us who?
It is. It is Laura.
Laura! Thank you.
Thank you, guys. The themed pension can use it all over the world, so yeah, we give you the extra credit.
Okay, so Laura received the 1 extra point from our panel. So good job, Laura. Does this have anything to do with the generous, the very generous promise of providing meat in the future? No,
Never
Why?
beef.
Well, I was the only one not to give it now.
Okay,
That is true.
so you
Delayed
guys
gratification.
choose Laura because her item was very unique. Okay,
you very
so congratulations, Laura. That adds up to 5 points. And now you are in the lead with Nihat based on our panel's votes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so there is still more to add. So let's connect with the students of Somun University Korean Language Institute and find out what they thought of the 3 presentations. Hello?
Hi.
Hi guys, did you enjoy our 3 presentations?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you didn't get to eat the rice cake and the hard-boiled eggs. Yeah. Okay, so which item did you like the most?
Okay, so I'm speaking on behalf of each and every one of us, and we really liked the second presentation.
Thank you. The second presentation is Laura's, right?
Yeah, Laura's presentation. The first and the third presentation, actually, we really enjoyed it. But for the third presentation, you know, I think it kind of like depends because like for my country, it's like a really hot country and we wouldn't like really need like jjimjilbang.
Oh, we have ice cream in there.
Okay, thank you guys for your opinion. So which one is your final pick? Which one did you like the most?
We picked Laura, the second presentation.
Yeah, the second one.
With the added bonus points from our panels, you also get the votes from our students from Somun University Korean Language Institute. So congratulations, Laura.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for being with us today, guys. See you next time. So the judges, including the students from Somun University and our viewers around the world, have spoken. I have in my hand the final results. Again, I want to remind you that today we will have to say a permanent goodbye to one of our contestants. We've been through so much, so I am definitely not looking forward to saying goodbye, but this is a competition and that is what it is. So first things first, let's announce today's winner.
Promote Korea and sell Korea. Who will rise to the top?
Today's winner with 40.14% of the support is Laura. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Were you expecting this at all?
Not really. I don't know. It's really hard to judge from the internet, from the voting, but I'm really thankful and grateful for everybody who voted for me and for the panel as well. And I just want to say thank you again. Thank you.
Okay. And it's between these two guys, who will be eliminated?
It was really weird, you know, because Jan was the most closest person in here to me, and even if I had a chance, I would get out instead of him.
Okay.
Well, if I drop out, then you won't have to stand next to me, I guess.
Don't make me sad.
Yeah, it's already like very sad here. We don't want to say goodbye to neither of you, but it is a competition, so I would like to announce the second runner-up, okay? So the person who I don't call their name is going home for good.
Three, 2, 1. Panel points. Bring It On apps. Ariran website. Google Plus. Live connection. And the winner is Total.
Jan will not be joining us for next week. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But I hope you had fun, right?
Definitely. It was a great experience, and I'm grateful for this experience.
Yeah.
For myself, I thought it was fun. I thought it was a nice experience. But I'm really sorry to the people who worked so hard for me, because we had a team and we really worked hard to do my part. And I feel really sorry to my team because they did so well. So, yeah, I'm sorry that I let you down, my team.
So this wraps up our first redemption round. Next week, we will have a new face joining us on Bring It On. Who will it be? Stay with us and find out who. Okay, so today's special guest, Cho Hyung-woo and Pure Kim. Did you guys have fun?
I had really fun. Thank you for inviting us, and it's been a great opportunity for me to actually realize that there are so many interesting and good things around us in our country. So it's been a lovely time, and really thank you very much.
Thanks for coming.
What about you, Pierre? Can we expect an album coming out soon?
Not yet, but I'm writing lyrics for other artists and stuff, so that's what I'm working on.
Okay. You also will be watching our show, right?
Of course, I need to check it out next week, especially for him, yeah.
Yeah, you have some
No pressure.
No pressure, but like seriously.
Let's put all the pressure on you. I'm all right with that.
Okay. Okay, guys, thanks for joining us. Hope you had a good time.
Thank you.
Bring it on! So far, we had 9 amazing items from our presenters. Find out next week which uniquely Korean items our presenters will bring to the table. Until then, goodbye for now.
Bye.